Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Nicolex here. Today we'll be playing DBD Mobile. So if you don't know what Dead by Daylight is, or Dead by Daylight Mobile came out, Dead by Daylight is a 4v1 asymmetrical horror survival game, in which one killer, played by a player, hunts down 4 survivors, which are also played by real life people. However, in DBD Mobile, if somebody disconnects or get disconnected for just having bad internet or whatnot, there will be bots that will actually help you do the objectives and play as killer. So the first thing I wanted to go ahead and do is kind of show you the layout of the screen here and see what's going on. So first, here's the rituals. The rituals are actually pretty normal. There's the starter ones, which they kind of help you get a sense of the game and what to do. So in doing that, you get Claudette and the Hillbilly extra blood points. I don't know if you get items and add-ons on that one, but as you can see here, I think it's bugged sometimes because I've done this. I know I've done this 100%, and I'm not getting it. So there's that. The daily ones, they refresh every 24 hours, giving you more objectives to complete and do, and yeah. And then there's the weekly ones, which refresh every 7 days, which give you more blood points, orc cells, iridescent shards, items, offerings, you name it, and that's what you get. So that's all we have there for the rituals. Your inbox. This is where you'll get all of your information for events, bullet points, stored things, just newsletters in general. You'll get most of this. Like, this is one for items on sale in the store, which if that's what you want to do, then more power to you, buddy. So that's all the inbox is. Now right here is your Survive with Friends group. So here you have your friends, have people who are online, and then you have people who aren't online, but you still have them as a friend. There's suggestions with people that you recently played with, then the request you sent and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much all that is for that. And then you go to your options. Now this is where you can put in, anything. I mean, anything in here is what you're going to want to go through. So for instance, you have your controls. So me personally, I think you should move your sensitivity all the way up for both sides. Mobile is a very small sense of direction, so you're going to have a lot more of you wanting to move quicker. But again, you test it out, you see however you want to play it, and you go for whatever you want. Aim assist I would keep on because it does help you, but at times it does kind of turn you and face you other ways, and maybe you won't get a hit sometimes because of it, but more often than not it does help you. But sometimes, yeah, if you're in a chase and you see like somebody else, it'll switch off to another person, which it sucks, but I mean, it's kind of good because you don't have to move all the way through. Like regular Dead by Daylight on console or PC, you have to chase the survivor around, but with killer it locks on. Like, it's kind of like a lock-on system, and you stick with them, so pretty much you'll follow them the whole way through. But it's just whatever. About if you want to see the credits, who made the game, all that good stuff. Language, if you want to change the language, you can. Graphics, you can do whatever you want with the graphics. I run it on high because I feel like it's going to look better, obviously, and then 60 frames per second because I want it to look very crisp and not laggy whenever I'm trying to play. And then your tutorials, you can play your tutorials, you can watch the lore, survivor lore, and killer lore, which you'll see that anyway once it first loads up. You'll see those animatics automatically. Okay, and then down here is the store essentially, so you can buy bundles of what they have here, and then you can also buy orc cells if you want though. That's the great thing about this. You can buy the work cells if you want. However, in game you will get work cells. I mean, it may take you a while to get, you know, enough to buy a character or cosmetics or whatever you want, but yeah, you get work cells in the game, so you don't have to spend a dime on this game. By the way, the game is also free to play, so you can download it right now, as long as it's compatible. It's not compatible on some phones, so you just kind of have to see, go into Google Play Store, the iOS, iPhone Store, whatever, and see if it's compatible with your device or not. If it's not, then, you know, I mean, it's not compatible. I don't know what to tell you, fam. But yeah. Alright. So, as you can see, I've been playing this game a lot. My player level's at 26. I'm at rank 4, Killer and Survivor. And now, don't get me wrong, rank doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're good or anything like that. It just means that you played a lot, which I have played quite a bit. I think I have like 30-something hours in it already, and it only came out less than a week ago, I believe. So yeah, there's that. But I think I am genuinely pretty decent at the game. So I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll find out here later. All right, here's your character change screen. As you can see here, the skull is going to be the killers, obviously, and you just click on them, change whatever character you want, and then you move on. As well as you can change to Survivor from this screen. So you can go to David, Bill, Meg, Dwight, Claudette, whoever you want, as long as you have them unlocked, obviously. And yeah, and then there's also another way you could do that as well. You can do it from the main screen, where you could just swipe and you change them, or you could tap back there, changes them. I think that's a pretty cool way to do it as well. So yeah, and then you go to the next tab, which is the customization screen. So it'll automatically start out with outfits, and you can go per piece, so heads, shirt, and then pants. It's obviously different for killers. It's mostly like the tops, and then like the pants, and then the weapon. So as you can see here, I have part of the Greenhouse Geek collection. I'm still trying to get that headpiece. I'm still trying to get there. I'm almost there. But I have the top and I have the bottom for it. I'm just trying to get the headpiece, and that's the last thing I need. Which, by the way, you get those in super mystery boxes in the Blood Market, which I'll show you here in a second. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, killers, same thing. So Billy here. Now Billy, I have the full, what is it called? The Farmland Reaper. I have the full Farmland Reaper collection, which you get in super mystery boxes that cost 50,000 blood points to get in the Blood Market. But you get those, and there's different levels of them. There's a 15,000, a 30,000, and then a 50,000. The 50,000s usually give you the cosmetics. Now, I don't know if they give you cosmetics all the time, but every time I bought one, I've gotten the cosmetics. So, and that could just be, you know, for the time right now, the time being or whatever, but every time I bought it, I've gotten a cosmetic. So, and then you go to your loadout screen. Now, as you can see, there is Barbecue and Chili, Blood Warden, Sloppy Butcher, Noed, and Mercury Agent. I don't have any add-ons because the Blood Market is very specific on the killer side. It's mostly Trapper add-ons. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that's because it's the first player in the game and people want, you know, the selection. I feel like it should go off of the characters you have and mix it all up, but it does not do that, and I'll show you what I mean. And then that's the same thing for Survivor side. There's the loadout. It's got the same perks, and I'll show you that later as well. So now the Blood Market here, as you can see, you have the Force Coil Spring, Rusted Jaws, Trap Setters, more Rusted Jaws, Wax Brick, Trap Setters, Secondary Coil, Stitched Bag. Iridescent Stone. these are all Trapper add-ons. Literally, there's not even one in here for Billy, Plague, Clown, and I have them unlocked. But and it's mostly like you buy the box, and then you'll get maybe one add-on for your killer. It's just the way it is. I don't know why, but I feel like that's either a bug or maybe they're working on fixing that. I don't really know. And let me be honest here. I'm not too harsh on the game right now because it just came out a few days ago. And for this being, you know, a game that I've played many emulators of DBD, and this is the best one, obviously, but this is honestly one of the best, most fair DVD games that I've played. It's really, really good. I mean, it's not anything like this. If somebody's seen you playing it, just automatically they wouldn't think like this is actually a mobile game. They would think this is probably like, you know, something else on like a Game Boy or something. But it's a really good game. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the killers real quick because I know I missed that, so I'm gonna talk about it. So starting off for free, you get the Trapper automatically. Like you download the game, the Trapper's there no matter what. Then, like I said, you do your starter rituals, and you'll get the Hillbilly. I bought Clown and Plague personally for Corrupt Intervention and Pop Goes the Weasel. Those are really the only perks that I wanted from them to use in like my main build when I'm trying to rank up and everything. Other than that, I don't really care. I run NOED, and I run NOED as an insurance policy because sometimes you get gen rushed real hard, so I run NOED as the insurance policy. But I've been finding on mobile, you don't have the smartest people. Like maybe it's because there's new players, and if you're a new player, then you know that's fine. You have to learn the game, and you have to learn, you know, everything that's going on, which is understandable. But I mean, at rank 4, it seems like I'm playing with rank 20 still, and I don't know if they have an actual ranking system in mobile or not, but it just doesn't seem like it. So yeah, those are the characters that you get for free. Starter. Killers that are not in the game are Freddy and Leatherface, and then the original ones, I don't know if it's because this build they weren't ready to incorporate them. I mean, Deathslinger literally just came out, but he's not in the game, and Oni isn't in the game either for now. So now I'm gonna switch over to the Survivor side and talk about that. Actually, hold on a second. So for any original character, they're gonna cost 9,000 shards, and that could be, you know, any of the ones you see here with the 9,000 shards. Any licensed character is going to be 500 Auric cells. Now again, you can buy these Auric cells in the store if you want, but you do not have to. You're not going to have to. However, there is, I'll name off the characters that are not going to be able to buy with shards. So that's Michael Myers, the Pig, Ghostface, and the Demogorgon. Anybody else, you're going to have to be able to buy with shards or Auric cells if you want. It's really up to you. But I mean, I've been building up Auric cells this whole time, and I still haven't hit 500. But once I do, you bet I'm going to buy some. So yeah, I'm going to switch over to the Survivor side. Okay, so right off the bat, you get Meg and Dwight for free. And now, I don't know if this was a pre-order exclusive, but I got Bill for free because I, didn't pre-order, I pre-registered, and I got Bill for free. I don't know if that's for everybody, or if that's just for the ones who pre-registered. Now, Claudette you have to get through the starter rituals. You'll get her through that. David, I bought David because I wanted Dead Hard, which I'm going to get into something with that. There's some perks that you have to touch to use on mobile, and it's weird because the perks are on the top, and like you have to like reach up and press it at the right time to use it. And like Dead Hard, we already know that Dead Hard's not really a perk that you want to do that with. So I feel like feel like they should change that as well, but I'll get into that later. So like I said, Claudette, you know, same thing. Customization. We'll just run something crazy right now and just call it good, because I don't even care. And those are the only decent perks I have on Claudette. By the way, perks. Whenever you level up your character just by playing, you will unlock perks progressively. At level 10, you'll start being able to pick and choose. It'll give you like 2 perks, and you pick and choose whatever one you want. At level 20, you'll start unlocking teachables. So at level 20, you'll get 1 teachable. Level 30, you'll get another teachable. At level 40, you'll get the last teachable for that character. Going in the loadout, you start out with 1 slot open. You get your 2nd slot at level 2. You get your 3rd slot at level 15. Or no, I'm sorry. Not level 15. I believe it's level 10. I believe it's level 10. No, level 5 and then level 10. I'm sorry. I'm confusing it with regular Dead by Daylight. So yeah, there's that. So I showed you the Blood Market. That's where I got a Super Mystery Box, and I bought it for 50,000 shards, and it gave me the cosmetic, the Springtime Smasher. So buy those whenever you can. I don't know if cosmetics come with it, but you get something good out of it. It may be Orc sells if there's nothing left. I don't know. I really don't. But it may be more cosmetics, and that's still fine too. So at least for me it is. So yeah. Alrighty guys. So I think I'm gonna go ahead to some tips and tricks. Like with the Hillbilly, he's kind of hard to play. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a game with the Hillbilly. Oh, hold on. Let me put on an offering. Oh, I thought I had it on. Okay. So the Hillbilly is kind of different because on mobile, I think you just have a different sense of what you're doing. And on mobile, you want to. I was finding that I wanted to move like the Billy around. I wanted to move him around while I'm chainsawing, and that's not the way to do it. I mean, even thinking about core Dead by Daylight, you only move your camera whenever you're chainsawing, and that's what you need to do. Just move your camera whenever you're about to chainsaw. Also, you don't have to hold it or anything. You just press it, and he'll rev it all the way up and go. So don't sit there and think that you have to, you know, rev it up and press it and hold it and gouge your level up. It goes up automatically. So just hold it and get ready to go. What else is there? Aim assist. If you're using aim assist, watch out. For instance, if you're playing the clown and you're using like Redhead's pinky finger, where you have to hit somebody with the bottle in order to be able to get them exposed, it's going to be really hard, because playing clown and using aim assist, he throws the bottles ahead of them, which isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but with Redhead pinky fingers, that's absolutely not going to work whatsoever. So don't do that and don't use it. That's another good thing. With this game, wow, this is a full stack. I was not expecting a full stack. Holy cow. Okay. So like the lobby system, it'll throw players in, and then when everybody's in there, it automatically readies them up and the game starts to load up. And that is something I wish that regular Dead by Daylight had, because sometimes you sit there for 30 seconds, have to wait for somebody to load in, and then somebody loads in and you're like, oh cool, you know, in a minute we'll play a game, and then somebody leaves 20 seconds before the game's about to start, and now you have to wait another 3 to 5 minutes again, and then somebody else will come in and then another person leaves, and it's so monotonous and annoying dealing with that, and I don't honestly understand why people do that. That's why you need to pick your loadout before you start, because you're not going to get a chance to pick your loadout in the lobby. Essentially, there's no lobby. It's just going to say, hey, here's the people you're going to play against, and there you go. So, yeah. This game's about to start, and I'll show you what I mean with just using your camera. Okay, here we go. Wretched Shop. Let's do this. Hopefully I don't suck this game, and then you guys are like, I don't know, he doesn't look like he's really knowing what he's talking about. Okay, let's see one more time. Ooh, I heard that. I heard that, and I'm coming for it. I don't know which one it is, though. I didn't know if they had it on, that's why I was testing it. But awesome, Jake. Thank you for the quick catch. Fuck, basement's not here. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. As long as we can get him on a hook. I know they're over there now, so I don't gotta worry about barbecue. But that's a stack. Whoa, that's a little bit of lag. I don't know why. Wait, take that. I'll take that. See, and it's so hard to stop it. Stopping the chainsaw is nearly impossible. It really is. I'll have to take RP in here. Damn. You can juke, man. I mean, it's easy to juke Billy because it's so hard to chainsaw. He's wasting a lot of pallets though, so I will take the pallets all day. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up so bad. God damn it, why did I do it? Whoa, did you go back this way? Nope. That was a bad idea. Well, let's kick this and carry on about our business. Oh, hello. Hello, Jake. Wow, he had no fear about that. He's gonna blow it down. Oh my lord, I am doing so bad. Screw it. I'm just gonna M1 him. I missed it. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna throw it down. Alright, I got him here. Take that, bitch. Okay, that's fair. So now you're fucking dead. And I know this is tunneling, but he's the only one I've seen and he's gonna stick around like an idiot, then hey, more power to him. Gotcha. I think aim assist helped on that one, to be honest. We're still at 5 gens, so I have no worries right now, unless they're about to pop 2 gens right away. And like I said, barbecue and chili. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting to turn that fast, to be honest. Okay. Oh, that's not somebody. What the hell am I looking at? He just died. So, I think he was a new player? Well, he could have been that new, because he did really good. Alright, there's 3 gens now. Gosh, I'm trying to... That's what I'm saying, man. The chainsaw is so hard. It's better off just using your camera, because... Wow, these gens are going quick. Because, you're just not going to be good with the chainsaw. It's really hard to get it done. Okay. Interesting. I thought they were in there. Awesome. I'm really doing bad this game. But that's how I feel like most Billy games go. It's like you start off doing really bad, and then all of a sudden you're doing really, really good. Oh, so close. You're so close to getting it. Yo, I don't think I'm gonna get any chainsaws this one. It's just so bad. The chainsaw is just so freaking bad, man. Ah, if I would have just went all the way, I probably would have gotten that time. come on. How did that not connect? How did it not connect? Bro, come on. Are you serious right now? Finally won. Holy Lord. Take that. Pick him up. Pick him up. Barbecue, I think, is telling me that he's over there. I think he was over there. I seen somebody, but I think they left. I'm gonna peek up here. No, there's nobody there. I was gonna say they should be saving like any time. I don't think she went back for it. Oh, they're running. See, it's just him, but he's the only one I've seen. And see, this is what I meant by the auto aim. The auto aim is actually good to have at times, but like it won't turn you sometimes. So you just kind of have to take it as it is, and that's what I'm saying. It does that sometimes, man. I have no idea why it does that. It's just, it's so bad. Now, I know it's not fun to camp in tunnel, but if you're wanting to kill or wanting to get, you know, what you need, you're going to have to do it sometimes, because it's just, it's going to be too taxing to go and find somebody and do this and that. Okay, they're on that one for sure. Yeah, they're on that one. 100%. See, and I try to move like 6 times over, and it just doesn't work, man. It just doesn't work. I don't know if he kept running over there or not. He may have jumped in the... Oh, there's a Claudette, though. Or Jake. No, that's Claudette. It's Claudette. Stop. Saved. Are you kidding me? Okay, well then now I gotta fucking throw this in again. Start recording. Alright guys, so my file went ahead and stopped on that, so I don't know what the deal is there, but yeah, I guess I only have a certain amount to record. Nice. This chainsaw, I caught him off guard with that one, so good. Okay. Okay, and then we got 2 coming here. Let's see if we get the nice push or not. Oof! Just came around here. Wait, that's Jeff. No, it's Adam. Alright. I know this is wrong, but we have to start killing them now. We have no choice. There's 1 gen left. We have to just do everything we can to get them out the game. Now they're gonna start working on that stick stock. I don't know how I missed that pallet, but okay. Oh, I thought I missed it. I was gonna be so pissed. Alright, cool. And this is what I was talking about. Every Billy game goes the same exact way that I've had anyway. It starts going so bad in the beginning, but 2 gens in, and then you end up having like a 4K. I'm not gonna be able to get him here. I'm gonna act like I don't see him. Now I'm gonna go around. Alright, he didn't drop down yet. I think he's pretty much screwed. And there it is, baby. 4K. All day. 4K. And I'm telling you, that's how every Billy game goes. You start out getting absolutely destroyed, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're back in it. And that's just how it goes every single game. Oh, I already kicked it? Okay. Was that one kicked? Can't remember. And now you don't have to worry about it. Nobody's getting out. It's the end of the game. Now you just go around trying to find hatch and close it if you find it. Oh, hatch spawn yet? Oh, hatch did spawn. Unless it's around here somewhere. I haven't seen it. Thought I faintly heard it. Is it in here? Don't want it to be in here. I'll be so pissed because I didn't know where it was. Come on, let me get the hatch. Dang. Nope. Alright, well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. So you'll start seeing here, so this is the in-game screen here for Killer. I mean, it's going to be the same for Survivor. But, you'll see how many points you get, what perks they had, you know, the whole bit. It's kind of like regular Dead by Daylight. How much you scored in each category. Then no rank progress on that. I've been having that a lot lately. So, I mean, I guess it's just 4K's just coming too soon. Which sucks, but, you know, hey, whatever. Went up a player level, you get your iridescent shards. Which now, nope, still gotta wait. Okay. And then, see right here, I should unlock an unteachable. Oh, okay. I'll take Iron Grasp. It's better than Remember Me, to be honest. Oh, I already unlocked I think it's Enduring, maybe? I'm not sure. But I already locked it for level 20 and level 30, so that was our Billy game. I didn't get to show you the just using your camera to guide your chainsaw too much. I got a few chainsaws, and that's kind of what you're gonna have to expect with Billy. You're gonna have to expect you to not get many chainsaws. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, just don't expect to get that many chainsaws unless they're running a straight line. It's an open field. Other than that, you're not gonna get that many chainsaws. Like, I don't know how many maps are on here, but indoor maps, I bet, are an absolute nightmare. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, same thing. You just do it how you can, you know. So, oh, that's what I want to do actually. So I'm gonna go in with Claudette, since I have most of her thing going on. And yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. I'm gonna use actually an item that has separate, yeah, like an anti-hemorrhagic. Now let's hope that I don't get camped and tunneled this game, because that would really suck. Okay. So now with the Survivor game, everything's pretty much the same. The only thing is it's using your, for instance, the syringe in this gun. Excuse me. It's using the syringe in this one. There will be like an icon right above where you're healing, and you just press that, and you just go on, you know. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk over the footage here, because for some reason my camera stopped working, and it's so irritating that it did that. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the footage I'm seeing over this, and yeah, I'll just edit this video into there. So there's gonna be huge spoilers in here. So I don't use any of the syringe at all. I don't use it at all in here. I don't get injured until the end, and then he hooks me. So that all sucked completely. That all completely sucked from this section. But and then I don't get to show you the self-care thing where you tap on the icon of self-care and you actually start self-caring. Literally none of my stuff recorded from this, so that completely sucks on all of that. And I don't want you guys to sit here and listen to me just ramble or just watch me watch this. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll just throw in the rest of what I had prepared and what I've said before my camera cut out. Well, after my camera cut out, and you guys can just go on your merry way with whatever you're doing. So first thing is well, none of my, well, actually I did do a 360 in here. I think it's coming up pretty soon actually. Basically all you do is you just take your stick and your camera and you just move it around. Literally the same as regular Devil May Cry, it's just different. Yeah, so there's that. I talked about that. So now I'll just go ahead and I'll talk about the things that I like about Dead by Daylight Mobile. The blood market idea is actually really cool. It's really intricate, and the way that it's done is so cool. But it does, because the good thing about it is that you don't have to go and buy perks. Like leveling up your characters, you automatically get perks, and I think that's actually really, really cool. The other thing, you're getting Auric cells. Through all the rituals that you do, you're getting Auric cells out of it, and that's amazing because now you don't have to actually go into the store and buy Auric cells to go buy a character. If you want to, that's on you, and I mean that's fine. But I'm a cheapskate, so I don't like to go and buy Auric cells or anything like that. And the fact that you don't have to spend money to go and buy somebody, for instance, like Lori, who has Decisive Strike, you can just go and build up your Auric cells, then go pay for it. And then also in the blood market, the 15,000 and the 30,000 ones, you get Auric cells in those sometimes. Sometimes you get shards, sometimes you get Auric cells. But I can't think of any time that I went there and I found that. And now that I'm thinking about it, if you buy a super mystery box and maybe they don't do cosmetics, you may actually get like a huge bundle of Auric cells or iridescent shards. I'm just thinking about that now because I know in Polyester's video I was watching a little bit ago, he was talking about the super mystery boxes, and yeah, he was saying he doesn't know because every time he's gotten cosmetics, and every time I've bought in 50,000 one, I've gotten cosmetics. But now that I'm thinking about it, if you buy another mystery box and they usually give you Auric cells or iridescent shards, that may be actually what it's going to give you. So yeah, just keep buying them because you're going to get Auric cells or iridescent shards. I'm absolutely positive about that. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. And the other great thing about this game, it's absolutely free to play. It's absolutely free to play, and you don't have to spend a dime. Like, that is amazing that they were able to do that, to get licensed characters into the game, and then not only that, but not have to pay for those licensed characters with actual money, I guess I should say. That's incredible. And I think that was smart because then they didn't have to make people think, oh yeah, I have to go and first grind to get perks. Now I have to pay for a character to actually go and put them into the game. Well, not put them into the game, but to buy them to be able to unlock their perk and then do all this and that. And the other thing about this being such a good game is that you don't have to grind. You don't have to grind that hard. Reaching Ring 4 was super duper easy. It really was. There was nothing else to it. It really is. It's just playing. Playing Reaching Ring 4, that's all it is. Now don't get me wrong, I think I do pretty decent. These games didn't show it, I'm gonna be honest with you. These games do not show that, but consistent 4Ks. I wouldn't say consistent escapes, but I think I would escape more often than not. And you know, it's just, this game is really good. Go play it. It's great. Now I'm gonna talk about the things that I don't like about DVD mobile this time. The aim assist is really good, but sometimes it irks me so bad that when you're chasing somebody who's injured and you're ready to go and, you know, hit them, seal a deal, go get that hook, it changes the camera to this Jeff who's full health and just happened to walk by. It's like, why would I even want to go after him when I have this Nia straight in front of my face who's injured? Why would I go for this Jeff? Now, I mean, yeah, there's arguments to that of, you know, maybe you have haunted grounds or something like that. Obviously, yeah, right, but that's just aim assist, just being aim assist and just changing your direction for whatever reason. Now, maybe it's because you're facing, you know, his way more or whatever, but I feel like aim assist should keep you onto an injured survivor in the chase rather than, you know, anything else. But that's neither here nor there. Just something to it. Also, I've noticed that getting people out of lockers, pulling them out, you'll do a full 360, and that's because of aim assist, I'm assuming, or maybe that's just, you know, the kind of, you know, like the thing you do here whenever you stand still with somebody on your shoulder. It does that to you sometimes in the main game, and maybe that's kind of what it is. But I don't see why you have to change your camera 360. It's never happened to me. So now, the other thing is, and I'm still not understanding why it does it, but at exit gates, when people are on an exit gate, and literally right before the door's about to open, I'm there, and I'm about to swing, and it'll just knock my camera somewhere else, and I'll hit the wall, I'll face somewhere else and swing this. And it's literally, I'm not joking you, it's done this at least 3 to 4, maybe 5 times. And it's just, it's insanely annoying to deal with that. But I mean, again, don't get me wrong, don't take off aim assist unless you're running like Redhead's Pinky Finger on Clown, or something else like that, or like, I still don't know how hatchet, or how hatchets work. I don't know how that works. But you know, you're free to go unlock Huntress if you want. If you want to pay money for it, go ahead. You know, I'm not going to tell you not. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing that I don't know. But if you're using Redhead's Pinky Finger on Clown, 100% turn aim assist off, because he throws the bottles ahead of them, and you're not going to be able to hit somebody dead on with aim assist. It's just not going to happen. What else? Yeah, the blood market. The blood market for Trapper is, well, the blood market is for Trapper on Killer Side. It's absolute garbage. Every single one. I mean, when I showed you mine in the blood market earlier, every single one was for Trapper. There was not a single one of an add-on that was not for Trapper. Again, I don't know if that's just because Trapper's the first character in there, and maybe they're just throwing that in there for the first month or week or whatever. I don't know. But I show you later on here, in a few minutes actually, that all my killers have maybe 2 add-ons besides Trapper, and he's got like 20 bloody coils. I think, like, well, not 20. I'm exaggerating, but I think I do have like 14 bloody coils and then like 3 or 5 iridescent stones. By the way, iridescent stone on mobile, it's insanely good because people don't expect you to have that much around, especially if you like place one trap and then you go and chase somebody. They don't expect you to have set up that much, and then iridescent stone, it's set and somebody walks right into a trap. And literally this morning I was playing. I just set my phone down for like 2 minutes. Well, not even 2 minutes, but I set my phone down for 2 gens to pop. And then I picked it up and I started playing. I ended up getting a 4K by the end of it because iridescent stone. It saved me so good. Like, it was so good it saved me. One person stepped in the trap, hooked in. Another person stepped in the trap, hooked in. There's just traps all over. And the reason I set up my phone down is because, like I said, I was getting 4Ks too consistently. There wasn't even going to an end game, and I was trying to get a daily done at that time. And so I went ahead and I just kind of just waited for people to do gens so I could at least get to the end game to open the exit gate and and get my challenge with that, or my ritual with that. But yeah, the blood market is really bad. It's mostly for just trapper for add-ons, and I feel like they definitely need to change that because, I mean, I bought into, well, I didn't buy per se, but I had enough shards to buy them, and I don't even get, I don't even get add-ons for them. So what's the point of doing that? What else is there? Oh, the touching perks. For instance, Dead Hard, Self-Care. There needs to be a different way to set that up because just touching them is kind of sketchy. And I mean, look at my fingers. My fingers aren't massively long or anything, or big, but I know there's bigger people who are going to be playing, and touching that perk icon is going to be ridiculous. And just for me, that's ridiculous. I don't want to have to reach all the way up here and press it, especially Dead Hard when it may not even work, half the time. It's just, there needs to be a different way of touching the perk. Either make the perk bigger or make it in a different spot. I'm going to start setting my perks in the bottom of my loadout so that all I have to do is I don't have to go that much to be able to press it. But I feel like there should definitely be a different way to utilize that. God, how long does this video go on for? Okay, there's 3 more minutes. I don't really want to talk for 3 more minutes, but I guess I can just go on a little tangent and just, throw out some stuff here. So I think the best thing to do is just play. I'll just go ahead and address news people. If you're new to the game, playing Survivor, don't do nothing. Don't be useless, okay? The key is to escape here. So if you're not getting chased by the killer, you need to be doing one of these following: cleansing a totem, working on a gen, healing somebody, or unhooking somebody. If you're not actively being chased, you need to be doing one of those, because it's irritating for people who've played this game and are somewhat experienced. Like, I've played it for a few years now, and it's irritating getting chased by the killer for literally like 5 minutes, and you're throwing pallets down, jumping through windows, just escaping by the skin of your teeth, and you see people just walking around. It's like, it's mind-blowing. It's like, what are you doing? But I don't think about it being new players. I don't think that there's people who don't know anything about Dead by Daylight who jump on. But I think back to me, 2 years ago almost, when I had no idea what Dead by Daylight was, and I seen it and I was like, wow, this game is absolutely amazing. So I do understand that there's new people playing the game, but if you're not being chased by the killer, do something. You know, jump on a totem, jump on a Jinn, heal somebody who needs healed, unhook somebody who needs unhooked. Also, when you're on the hook, do not take the chance to escape. If you're new, don't take the chance to escape. Unless there's nobody coming for you, like you know, like if your bar is like half away, then yeah, take the chance, go for it. Which actually I've had to do that twice, and I've gotten off by myself. So I don't know, but it's like a 4% chance. So don't do it. Just don't do it. And oh, is this? Oh no, I think I have 4 minutes. Okay. So I'll just talk a little bit more, address the new people. So yeah, if you're playing Survivor and you're new, just do something useful. Jump on a totem, Jinn, healing, or unhooking. That's all you need to do. If you're not getting chased by a killer, do one of those. Your people will much more enjoy that than you walking around looking like you're not doing anything. It's irritating as people who are experienced. As killer, I get it, and don't get me wrong, but try not to don't hard camp people. It's unfair, it sucks, but I mean, do it reasonably. You know, if you're gonna camp, do it when you know there's somebody who's near, or do it when you know somebody's going for the save. You know, do that. That's okay. It's okay to camp at that point. Don't do it, like every time and look him in the face and watch him die. No, nobody likes that. That's boring. That makes people stop playing, to be honest. Same thing with tunneling. When they get off the hook, don't hit them straight down. Now, however, if somebody gets them down, you chase somebody else, or you haven't found anybody else and you just so happen to see the same person, hey man, I seen you, what do you want me to do? You want me to just bat an eye, look away? No, I'm gonna go for you because you stayed around. Now, if people are just standing on their hook for whatever reason, go for it. They're obviously either not want to play or something like that. I can't think of anything else really. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll probably be posting more videos of DVD Mobile. I'll probably be posting some more videos of Predator Hunting Grounds soon. Another game that I just bought recently. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe.